Hey everyone, so a lot of you guys are wondering where I went on YouTube. I haven't posted in about a week and a half, so it's been a little while, and there's two big reasons for that. The first reason is, unless you've been living under a rock, you are very much aware of what's going on in the world with the coronavirus, and it just happened so fast, all this hysteria at the stores, how severe everything has gotten. I actually have not been to a store since my last YouTube video. That was the last store I went to, but I keep hearing from friends and family how crazy the stores are, how there's like no supplies, no toilet paper, no hand sanitizer, no soaps. I've been giving all of my stockpile out like crazy. I'm actually going to my sister's later tonight to drop her off paper towel, toilet paper, hands, so all that stuff. People have been coming to me because they can't find it in the stores anywhere. But yeah, I haven't been to any stores since all of this really kind of came out. I do need to go to a store next week though, just because I need staple items like bread, milk, produce. So I'm a little scared for the hysteria and all that. And the reason I say next week is because today, Friday the 20th, me and my husband are about to go hop on a plane in a few hours. We just sold our house, or we got an accepted offer. We listed it on Tuesday and then we had an accepted offer Wednesday night. So it went really, really fast. And because we have an accepted offer on our current house, we need to go and pick out a new house so we have somewhere to live. So we're going to go quick do that. This is not a vacation. This is not something, we're going to have fun with. We're simply going to find a house, sign a contract, come back home. We're just going for 2 days. We're coming right back home. As you can see, we've already started the process of moving, and that's what today's video is about. I've been asked so many times if I plan on packing up my stockpile and taking it with us to Florida, and the answer is yes. A big reason for that is that we are relocating through my husband's employer. They are covering the cost of all moving expenses. So one, I don't have to worry about paying all those fees and moving fees to move it all. It's already covered. And then two, I'm more than likely going to be on some kind of coupon hiatus while I'm moving. I'm moving not only to a new state, a new city, I'm gonna have new stores, I'm gonna have Publix, which I need to learn because I've never shopped there before. I'm gonna need to get the hang of things. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a coupon break while I get adjusted. So I'll have my stockpile so I don't have to worry about buying those things. Not that I won't be posting videos, because I will be posting house tours and moving adventures. I will keep you guys in the loop with everything, just like I will on my Instagram and my TikTok as well. But like I said, today's video is all about how I personally plan on packing and moving my stockpile. So I was going to go ahead and show you guys. So if you are interested to see how I'm going to do it, I'm not even sure if I'm 100% on how I'm going to do it, but yeah, then keep watching. All right, so you can see it is complete chaos right now. We've got moving boxes everywhere. We shoved a lot of stuff down here when we were doing our showings a couple days ago. So it's a hot mess, to say the least. It is never this disorganized. But all the stockpile stuff is still here. It hasn't gone anywhere. Got all my hang tag stuff over here, all the stuff that goes on the pegboards. Lots of stuff, and it is all coming with these movers. They're gonna come by next week, I believe, to get an estimated quote. It'll be interesting to see what they say about it all. And I did specifically ask about liquids. I know a lot of moving companies will not move liquid items, which I've already said, and it shouldn't be a problem. Again, I'll finalize that when they do come by next week. But yeah, let me explain the logistics and how I plan on tackling this, because this is not going to be an easy feat, you guys. So the first thing I plan on doing is taking pictures of everything. I'm going to take a picture of every single shelf and try to get somewhat of an idea on what item was in what place. If you guys have been following me for a while, you will know that I rotate my stock FIFO style, first in, first out, because yes, technically some things don't have expiration dates, but I still like to use them in order of oldest to newest. So this laundry detergent right here, for example, this is my oldest. This is the one that's been sitting on the shelf the longest. And then that one way back here, it's actually still in the plastic since it was part of an online order. This is my newest. So that one I'm going to want to keep in that direction, because yes, again, although these items technically don't have an expiration date, they will still over time start breaking down and I'd like to prefer that not happening. So that's why I keep my stockpile in the way that I do. I know other couponers like to make it look prettier and will organize by brand or color, and that's fine, and it is, I'm not even gonna lie, it's very aesthetically pleasing to the eye, but to me it's not practical when it comes to in terms of using things so that they don't expire or go to waste. All right, and then the next thing that I'm gonna do is for some items, and I'll explain why I'm saying just some of them, I'm going to put stickers on the bottom. With these stickers, I have the color-coded ones. These are just something you can use just for garage sales. I'm gonna have them 1, 2, and 3. So green, which is gonna be number 1, that's gonna be the stuff that is on the front of the shelf. That's the oldest stuff. I took this body wash from this place right here. So that's gonna get a green sticker. That way I know that this is one of the oldest. So for me, when it comes to my body washes, these 2 rows, for, I'm just talking female body wash right now, these 2 rows are gonna probably have the green stickers. These ones are gonna have pink, and then this will be yellow. So yellow will be the newest that I have, if it makes sense. I know it's a little bit confusing, guys. So yes, green, pink, yellow. And again, I am still going to take a picture. It's not going to be 100%. There's no way I can get around doing that unless I wanted to individually label these with numbers, which would just take way too long. So if I can get it 75% of how it was before I moved, I'll be happy with that. All right, so moving on, stuff with expiration dates. If you look at the toothpaste, you will see I have it, for the most part, in order of expiration dates. Ever since we found out we've been moving, I've been just kind of shoving them wherever, since I know they're just gonna get all screwed up in a moving box anyways. But all this, you can see, was organized before we decided that we were moving. So this stuff I am not gonna sticker because you can see very clearly it has an expiration date, so that will be easy to sort at the new house, because again, I just do it the same way I do now. Stuff that's oldest goes this way, stuff that's newest goes this way. And then when it comes to stuff like this, like you guys know, I don't like Colgate toothpaste. You can see I much prefer Crest. This kind of stuff is not going with me to Florida. That's a donation item right there. Yes, I'm taking most of this stuff, but a lot of it is still going to be donated. Certain shampoo brands I don't like, certain cleaning supplies, stuff that I just know I'm not going to use that I donate here in Wisconsin, I am still going to continue to donate before we move. So that's how I'm going to handle stuff with expiration dates. Same thing with all of my paper stock. I'm going to do the same sticker system. For most of it, I'm going to do the sticker system because, again, just like anything else, over time, it will start breaking down. I mean, this would take forever to start breaking down, but I like my system the way that it is. The only ones that I'm not going to sticker are all of these individual ones. I got those over the summer, so I know in line where they're supposed to be, so I'm not going to bother putting a sticker on like 50 individual ones. But for everything else, I have a lot of the same brands. I have a lot of Charmin, a lot of Bounty. Those get mixed together, so those will still get stickers. And again, I found more stuff that I did not even bother to put on the shelf yet. Again, we're moving, so I'm not going to bother putting it on the shelf when in a couple of weeks I'm just going to have to throw it back in a box. So this big bag right here that I got full of stuff, I got this back, when was this? Where's the date on this thing? 2/23. So I got this almost a month ago in February. At that point, I already knew we were moving. So this is just a whole bunch of, I don't know if you guys remember me talking about this, pens and Sharpies and pencils, all the stuff that I got paid to take out of the store. Again, I'm just going to put this separately on its own. I'm not going to sticker it because I know that this is the new stuff as opposed to the stuff that was already on the pegboards. So yeah, that's going to stay separately right there. Now, regarding all of my pegboard stuff, it was actually one of my followers had messaged me on Instagram. She saw it on TikTok, but she messaged me on Instagram, and she suggested, which I thought was really smart, that I did not think of this, was taking a piece of string or fishing line and fishing it through all of the hooks and then taking it off the peg that way, or just taking the peg off completely itself and wrapping it that way. One, I don't have to put it all back on the pegboards when I get back to Florida, and two, I don't have to sticker everything individually that way. That way it will all still be in its place and together. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it works. If it's a complete headache and it's just taking me forever, I'll just do the same thing with the stickers. But I am going to try it because I do like that idea better, and anything to save on time, that's a win in my book. Now, another thing people are asking if I'm going to personally myself pack everything up. The answer is kind of. A lot of stuff I'm not going to pack up. Paper products, all this kind of paper stuff, that I'm gonna leave for the movers. Like I said, we're hiring a moving company. They can handle it. But for me, with the liquid stuff, what I'm thinking that I'm gonna do, like I said, all this laundry detergent, like the dish soap, stuff that is liquid, I am going to put in these plastic totes right here. I'm gonna use these. They have a lid, they're heavy duty. I'm gonna pack those items myself. That way, if something does spill or something does open, it won't be, you know, in a standard cardboard box like this and ruin all the other boxes around it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that myself. And as you can see, we have many totes, and as we've been moving and unpacking stuff, again, my house is a complete disaster. It's one thing to move across the city, even across the state, but across the country, we're stressing out here, guys. We have lots of these totes. A lot of these were clothes that didn't fit the kids anymore that we're getting rid of. So yeah, again, I am gonna try and get some of these and save them and repurpose them in order to, I think these are all, oh yeah, these are all empty right here. So all of these can go, and I will use those for my liquid products. The only thing is with the moving company, we need to leave the lids off of everything just so they can double check and make sure it's packed okay. That way they're not held responsible if something does get damaged or whatnot. So that's the plan for those items. All right, so as I start the process of moving all this stuff, again, I gotta go ahead and sticker everything. That way I know what order it was in. Again, took the picture first, that way I know. And then I have a bin down here just to kind of get started and show you guys how exactly I'm gonna pack it. So I don't want to fill this thing just straight to the brim with heavy duty laundry detergents. One, it would weigh like 100 pounds. It'd be insanely heavy. And two, I kind of padded it with toilet paper. That way it's not just rattling all over the place, increasing the chance of something being able to break open and spill. So I'm gonna do 4 things of toilet paper. So 1, 2 on the sides, and then 1 on the top and on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some in here and show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, so just for 1 bin, that's how much liquid I was able to take off. As you can see, it's closed just fine. So I am gonna open it and show you how I did it. I decided against putting an extra toilet paper on the top, just because the more I was thinking about it, they're gonna be upright. It's not like the containers are gonna get flipped upside down. So, but I am keeping them padded on the side and on the bottom. So yeah, there is toilet paper down there. So yeah, I just kind of have them stacked. I'm not a professional mover, you guys, but like I said, this way I feel like it'd be, for the most part, secure. It's light enough to where I'm not a super strong person, but I could pick it up without straining myself. So if I could do this, I could probably get what? Probably 2, 3, probably 3 more of these totes to get all of my liquid products in for the detergent. You can see I already went ahead and I stickered everything, so all of this was green. I got 2 more greens, then these 2 rows are pink, and then that is yellow. So that's my little system. So yeah, I will go ahead and put the rest of my liquids in the totes. Well, that was pretty lucky. I was able to fit it all in 3 totes, pretty much to be exact. I could not fit another bottle in any of these totes, so it fit like exact. It was meant to be. So yeah, I got 3 totes right there for all of my detergent. Yeah, like I said, shampoo, that's also gonna have to be something that gets put away. Hi, Gonzo. A lot of stuff going on, huh, buddy? Yeah, lots of stuff. I know with the dogs, a lot of people have been asking if we're taking the dogs with. Of course we're taking our dogs with. We will most likely have to get like some kind of medication to sedate them, since it is a long drive, and especially Gonzo being a puppy, I feel like he probably wouldn't handle it well. He doesn't handle car rides as it is. And it's about like a 19-hour drive, so we'll go down that path when we have to. But yeah, it's just a lot for everybody to take in, huh, buddy? I know. So yeah, just keep on you guys. All right, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about are liquid items that are smaller, like the hand soaps and the sanitizers. As you can see from the gaps that I have, these shelves were completely full, especially the hand sanitizer. I've been giving away that stuff like crazy because, like I said, a lot of my friends and family are struggling to find that stuff anywhere, so I've just been giving it out to whoever needs it. So that's why there's the gaps. But as for these items, I am not going to use those and put in those heavy duty totes. I have a limited supply of those totes as our own personal totes. But since my husband's employer is paying moving expenses, we have pretty much an unlimited supply of standard moving boxes. So I'm going to put these items in these boxes, but what I'm going to do on top of that is I'm going to put them in plastic bags as well. That way, if there is a spill or something does break open, it will be contained to the bag as opposed to just spilling out over the entire box. Another thing I want you guys to see is that I'm not going to sticker these items as well, because a lot of people don't know this, but if you look at soap and hand sanitizer, there are expiration dates on these items as well. A lot of people think that soap doesn't expire. It does, you know, same with stuff like deodorant and all that stuff. Again, a lot of these are getting donated as well. They're not coming with us. We're not taking these cheaper deodorants like the Sure, the Speed Stick. That stuff's all going to go to the shelter before we head off. So I'm going to pack that stuff up completely separately on its own so that can go get donated before we leave. Alright guys, so I have my bag. I have quite a bit of soap in here. I have about 8 or 9 things of soap in here. I didn't want to fill it all the way to the top because that's just asking for it to get ripped open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bag here. I'm going to tie it in a not too tight of a knot. So I'm going to take my bag and then I'm going to go ahead and just put it in the box. Now I'm not going to fill this entire box full of heavy items. These are smaller items, but if you put, 100 of these into one box, it's going to be heavy. So I am, just like I did with the laundry detergent, I am going to have some cushion, and I am going to cushion with feminine care items. So you can see I have quite a bit of feminine items, so I'm going to go ahead and put those in there. These will need to be stickered. These don't have a set expiration date. They do kind of go off the same track as the laundry detergent, that just like eventually over time they will start breaking down, but I will use those as kind of like padding to go inside the box. All right, so this box is pretty much done. I got all the heavy stuff in there. It's very heavy. Like I said, that little stuff adds up. I got rid of all my soaps and hand sanitizers. I am starting to get rid of the lotions over here. Those are all face washes as well. So that, again, it's pretty heavy. So the remainder of this box, I got maybe about 3 or 4 inches left on height. I'm going to take and just stuff and use feminine care items as fillers. That way I'm not losing the space of the box, but not giving it too much added extra weight. Also, a lot of you guys want to know if I'm taking my shelving units with. Some of them, yes. These metal ones right here, these are going with, all the metal ones are going. So I got 1 metal one here, 2, 3, and then these big metal ones as well. And then I'm also taking the plastic ones for my paper products as well. The heavy duty wooden ones, so this right here, and then the wooden one over there, all that big wooden one, that is staying with the house. So I will need to get more shelves when I get to Florida. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I might get rid of the plastic completely and just go straight to all, this is really heavy duty as I'm dropping stuff. So these are the heavy duty ones, and plus they already come with like little hooks where I can hang stuff. So I'm not even sure if I'll take my pegboard with. I don't know. I'm sorry it's so messy, guys. I can't live like this. I am struggling with the clutter and the disorganization. Moving sucks. It's never easy. So you guys are along for the ride with us on this journey. So yeah, guys, I thought I'd give you a little bit of a moving update just because I needed to check in. I needed to see how you guys were doing, and I wanted to tell you guys how I was doing and what we're kind of dealing with right now. Gonzo is being very, very needy right now. Excuse you. So yeah, I'm gonna pack a little bit more today, and then I gotta get ready. We gotta pack. We gotta be on an airplane in like 4 hours, so I don't have too much time. We gotta drop the kids off. We gotta drop the dogs off. They're all luckily and thankfully being taken care of while we go on our little 2-day trip to find a house. And a lot of people were saying, well, Florida houses don't have basements because, as you can tell, I'm in my basement. This is where I keep my stockpile. So yes, we are going to lose a basement, and for that we are going to have to buy a house with an extra bedroom so I can transform it into my stockpile room slash kind of little office area. So yeah, we will need to buy a house with an extra bedroom to account for the fact that we won't have a basement. It's going to be an adjustment. But yeah, and if you guys want to see like house tour updates, I don't know if I'll post on YouTube. I don't plan on posting a lot this weekend because it's a very fast weekend. Like I said, we're literally only gonna be there for like 48 hours. It's a very fast trip. But I know I will be posting on my Instagram and I will be posting on my TikTok about the house hunting. I'm actually going to be editing this video while I'm on the plane. So it's going to give me a little bit something to do. Hopefully I'm back in the stores for you guys. Who knows when. Like I said, I haven't been in the stores since all this went down. I haven't been at all. But I do need to go back on Monday, like I said, for some staple items like bread and milk and produce. So maybe I'll hit up Target or something where I can... If I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to go to the store. Because like I said, I need to go to the store. But let me know how you guys are all doing, how you're handling this. I had a girls trip to Las Vegas scheduled for next week. Had to cancel it. So it's been rough over here too. But I know there's people going through a lot worse. There's people who've had to cancel their weddings, people who can't even attend funerals. And then again, there's people who are losing their jobs and their businesses, and people who are actually very sick, and people who are losing their loved ones. So I sympathize with everyone. And I hope you're all hanging in there. It's a tough time for everybody. Hopefully we can come out of this okay, not too scathed, and it's a lot. I'm thinking of you guys. My channel's gonna be different for a while. Like I said, I'm not gonna go to the store and start taking things that I don't need that other people are struggling to find. I'm not gonna be getting toilet paper. I'm not gonna be getting soaps. I'm not gonna be taking that stuff because I have my fair share that I've been collecting and saving for upwards of 6 years now. So that's another big purpose, not the sole purpose of me having a stockpile, but it definitely is something to take into account for, that literally anything can happen. You know, my husband could lose his job. One of us could get very, very ill. There could be a massive worldwide pandemic, you know, so you just never know what to plan for. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it's different, kind of change of pace. It was a very chaotic video. I felt very chaotic shooting that, especially since I'm out of my element. Like I said, I'm not the type of person to be cluttered. If you've seen like my house tour videos, or you see my videos just on TikTok and Instagram pretty regularly, you'll know that I'm a very organized person. So to have this just be my surroundings right now, it's giving me a lot of anxiety. So, but we're going through this. We need to be out of here by May. So we've got about 6 weeks left to pack and organize and figure all of our stuff out. But you guys are along for the ride. And I cannot wait to share my couponing videos in Florida. I keep hearing such good things about Publix, so I'm like super stoked for that. And I'll have more Dollar Generals, so it's not all bad. There's a lot of good stuff coming. Plus Disney. You guys, Disney Character Warehouse. Oh my gosh, I am so pumped. But yeah, other than that, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Gonzo is chewing the crap out of my hand. It's hard to remember that he's only 6 months old when he's 100 pounds, and yeah, so it's hard to remember he's still a puppy. But yeah, I will see you guys probably next week. I'll see you guys next week. Like I said, bless you. I do need to head to the store. I'm curious to see what the shelves look like because I keep hearing there's like nothing on the shelves. I keep hearing there's nothing. So I'll take you guys along with me to the store. But yeah, wish us luck on our house hunting. As soon as you guys are seeing this video, we'll be in Florida because I'll be editing on the plane. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Gonzo, that is another toy. All right, bye guys.